What's up, guys? Want to do some cutting? It's the same thing I do. It's an edge retention test, but it's different than what I normally do. Normally cut rope, and that's cool. It's a good test, but I like doing some other stuff too. And I cut cardboard with the S35 in Sabenza, and it surprised me how well it handled cardboard. But all cardboard is not created equal. I cannot tell you how much cardboard varies from. No two boxes are the same as far as abrasive factor and toughness to get through, all that kind of stuff. Cardboard can vary wildly. You can make 1,000 cuts into one piece of cardboard, or one brand, I guess I can say, one type of cardboard. You can make 1,000 cuts into cardboard A and make 10 cuts into cardboard B. And if cardboard B is really abrasive, it's going to be worse on the edge than the 1,000 cuts of cardboard A. So that's why I don't use cardboard for my edge retention test, because there is no possible way to have any consistency at all. Even if you go to a store and you get their cardboard scraps and they get the same boxes from the same company every time, the consistency just isn't there. Even if it comes from the same place, it's just not consistent. But I do like to cut cardboard sometimes, because that's the majority of people's EDC tasks. When you get down to it, it's cardboard or rope or clamshell packages. Clamshell packages won't dull a blade, so not in reasonable time for me to record it. This is a hair whittling edge. It kind of hurts me to do this because I spent a lot of time getting this knife sharp, but this is, oh, it's so smooth. Oh my god, it's so sharp. It's a hair whittling edge, like most everything else I tested. This is the Spyderco Endura in VG-10. I did do an edge retention test with this knife, but I want to do some real world cutting. Like people say, this is real world. I just want to do some cutting on cardboard to see how it holds up, honestly. I'm just curious to know how it holds up to cardboard. So I know it did really well on my edge retention test. I mean, it's not like a mega edge holder, but it is very good for EDC type tasks. And this says do not cut. Yeah, right. Like we're gonna follow that. Wow. It zips right through this stuff, I can tell you that. Absolutely. Just zips right through this. And there's no way to equate this cardboard to the cardboard that I cut with the Sabenza, so you can't really compare the two. Wow. I was really expecting it to have a roll in the edge, but it doesn't. That's cool. I really like VG-10. Never had a blade in it for the longest time. I didn't have a blade in VG-10. And then I bought this because you guys wanted me to test it so much, and I'm really falling in love with it. I like how easy and quick VG-10 is to sharpen up. I like the edge it takes, and I like the edge it holds. That is just as smooth as the first few cuts. A lot of people told me that I was committing a felony by cutting those post office boxes. Those were not new and unused post office boxes. Those were boxes that the post office gave to me when I asked for scrap cardboard. So it may be a felony to destroy federal property when it's new and unused, but I highly doubt the feds have time to prosecute me for cutting scrap cardboard that's marked USPS. I could be wrong, though. Who knows? Somebody may call me in. Still cutting really well. This is another reason that a lot of people don't use cardboard for edge retention testing, because if you have some of the stuff that maybe isn't super abrasive, then it can take you hours to sufficiently dull an edge. That's why rope is so good for a test medium, because it's consistent and it will dull an edge with a quickness. I can go ahead and tell you, I'm honestly surprised that this knife has cut this much cardboard and it still slices cleanly. That's impressive. I have a new respect for VG-10. Cardboard will paper cut the crap out of you, and it hurts so bad. Wow. I'm loving this. Wow. I foresee many blades in VG-10 in my future. I honestly really like how this is going. I'm going to have a mountain of cardboard. If you want to cut some of the hardest, not hardest, but some of the worst cardboard there is, go to a liquor store and ask them if you can have their spare boxes, because all the liquor comes in boxes, and I don't know if it's because they have to be able to stand up to the weight of the bottles or what, but that cardboard, it's like it has diamonds in it. It's so rough on an edge. It can literally kill an edge in just a few cuts. I know for a fact Grey Goose boxes are really rough on an edge. Jack Daniel's boxes are fairly rough on an edge. And a lot of the wine boxes are really bad on an edge too. I can tell you that I feel no appreciable difference in cutting performance as of right now. It's still cutting very easily, just as easily as it did for the first cut. I mean, I'm sure it's a difference. It's dulled and I'm putting more pressure on it, but it's not enough for human hands to feel. At least not my human hands. If it still cuts this cleanly, I'm going to be really surprised. And I may place an order for another one of these tonight. That is impressive. That's a lot of cardboard, guy. I mean, that's a lot of cardboard. The edge shows no damage at all. At all. VG-10 was one of the most requested steels for me to test, so I figured that a lot of you guys would enjoy seeing just how much cardboard it can chew through. So if you guys would like to see more of this kind of testing, let me know. If you just want me to stick to rope, then I will. If there's no interest in cardboard tests, then I won't use it. But if there is, then I'll probably use both methods. This hand is getting tired from gripping that stuff. Now we're showing a little edge damage. Just a little bit. And I honestly think that might have been glue. Let me see if it'll shave hair. It pops a few hairs off. I mean, it's not a full hair shaving edge, but it's still really sharp. I was honestly expecting to dull this knife about halfway through, if it made it that far. So this is pretty impressive. See how much time I have. Wow. Been cutting for a little while, haven't I? 12 minutes? 11, 12 minutes? This did not have a micro bevel on it, by the way. So this was just a clean 30-degree edge. No micro bevel whatsoever for stability. So that's even more impressive on the part of VG-10. Whew. Let me test sharpness again. Still cutting fairly cleanly. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not snagging very badly. Let's just say if I do my part, it gets through. Wow. I don't know. I think I'm going to stop here. It's cutting really, really, really cleanly. There's no drag whatsoever. So I think I'm going to stop here. There's no reason to draw this out any further. VG-10, it didn't do extremely well on my rope test, but I knew that just by the way it acted that it was a good EDC kind of steel, and wow, it really is. It chewed through a whole lot of cardboard without losing its fine cutting edge. That's pretty impressive to me. I don't know about you guys, but I've had no experience with VG-10, so I didn't know that it was this good. I can say that I'm pretty happy about it. I know that much. I'm definitely happy about it. So I think I'll be having more knives in this steel in the future. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to let me know if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, and I'll see you next time.